What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Raw the Mods 8 hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG. Last video, we just did a couple things with our Allomodium stuff. I haven't actually done this yet. I might actually do this in this video where I set these up to communicate back. So I do need to make 2 more exporters and importers. So we can go ahead and make these real quick. So we'll start that one, and then we'll do our importer. And then we'll make 2 more of these. We don't have any destruction cores, so we do need to make, I probably should make the pattern for that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, because I genuinely just keep forgetting to do that. So let's go ahead and make the pattern for that, and then now we can come back to our setup here. I want to make sure. So importer is what we need. So now we will make an 2 importers start, and then we'll allow those to do their thing. So exporter, we it's going through the process here real quick. Is it 23? These are going through. They'll get done when they get done. Not a problem. So we'll go ahead and make those. We'll connect these up to the systems. The enrichment chamber here, I want to make sure that it connects. I connect those to these 2. So I do need to pretty much set these up appropriately. And I think we'll be okay. It is, I mean, I just got to change out these patterns. So let me just delete these. And then I think I should have more patterns in the, in here. I do. So let's put those in there. And I think these are, these can be replaced as well, like basically just emptied. Okay. Then we can throw those in there, so that gives us a little bit more to use. So it's still making those, It's at 23% and 42%. It seems like it's they're slowly setting up. Probably should set up another one of these nether quartz ones to communicate back to this. So let me make another one of those. So we'll do silicon. Do this, do smelt, and we'll do this right here, and we'll basically throw that right there, and that should start creating our silicon for this. So those should start going back up here shortly, so not a problem. Importer, exporter, okay. So we'll let those kind of do their things real quick, but basically the idea here is that we will set up these with a couple different patterns so that we can inevitably work towards building our system a little bit faster, because right now it's at 53%. These 2 are kind of stagnant at 42%, which I assume is probably because it's I don't actually know why it's taking so long. Let's go to our quartz here, and let's turn these into quartz real quick. We got 13,000 of these, right? 13,000, is that what it says? 12,000, yeah. And we have 11,000 of the nether quartz, enriched nether quartz essence. So we can probably start aiming at other mystical agriculture stuff, preferably like silicon and, or not, yeah, probably silicon would probably be really important to grow more of, as well as maybe some more uranium and some sulfur, because we don't have pretty much either of those as of right now. My back and nose itch. This is not a good time. Come on, game. Come on, body. Work with me. But this should get us a decent amount of material here so that we can at least hopefully be on the right pathway, because I don't remember what we were missing for the I don't remember what we were missing for the 1048 mil storage part. So I think in due time I'll go look at that, and after this 262 mil is done, and see what more we're missing, because probably missing a bunch of diamonds. I think we're good on Allomodium because we have like a couple thousand of those ingots, because I mean, well, quarry down there. Okay, so those are still at 42% maybe? Yeah, they're still stuck at 42%. Why are these so behind? What's going on here? I'm not entirely sure why these are stagnant now. This one's not. This one is probably because it's doing this, I assume. So that'll probably just take some time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. Give me 45 eggs. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. What, 8 so far? So out of almost 50 eggs, I got 8 chickens to hatch by throwing it at a wall. That's exciting. So yeah, so we basically finished up most of the Automotium stuff in the ATM, or yeah, the Automotium quest line. The only things we're missing are the seeds and the combs, which we'll get to eventually. Yeah, so we'll keep kind of working on that as we go. But as I was mentioning at the end of the last video, and I'll kind of talk about it here at the beginning of this one, we are pretty much at the point where we're just waiting for our antimatter to finish building. But this is a singular antimatter. The issue that I'm having here is that I don't have enough polonium to really, and I don't know if this is accurate to the 1 mil per 1,000, 1 mil polonium per 1,000 antimatter per 1 antimatter pellet. So I got to figure that out. I do need to figure out a better solution for this right here, this mess right here. So I think what I'll do is after I finish with this antimatter, I'll probably shut these systems down. That'll turn off power for a bit for pretty much everything. I do need to make sure I have enough power flowing through all of my systems so I can actually continue working this. What I might end up doing is setting up that other induction stuff in here to allow this to build up a little bit more power. If I have more inputting than I do outputting, and in reality, I could technically probably increase that burn rate. But what I need to do is I need to try to automate this system a little bit better. For one, uranium, of course, being something that is, well, I mean, I have a bunch of uranium I can make now, but uranium is one thing. It's the sulfur that I'm really kind of concerned with right now, because if you look at my sulfur chest here, I have nothing. If you look at my sulfur in my storage, I have nothing. So I need to create sulfur seeds, which are pretty simple. They're with prudentium essence, which I can get plenty of. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go find some sulfur. Well, conveniently, sulfur pretty much grows in any of these. I think this is uranium. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's gold. I probably have a better chance of finding sulfur in the deep slate level. This is uranium as well. But I could be mistaken. Maybe sulfur will be up here. Okay. So that gives me 169. That's actually a lot. So what I'll do now is I will go back down here to my teleporter. I was waiting to land on a one of these copper wires. That would have been freaking hilarious. We'll go back to my mining dimension here, and we're going to set this up to create a couple seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need prudentium essence. Prudentium, which we have plenty of. And we also need prosperity seeds, which we have plenty of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this And then guess what we're going to need? Oh wait, I have a redstone block under there. What? What am I missing? Sulfur seeds are prosperity seed base. Oh, sulfur dust. That makes more sense. And to make sulfur dust, we just need to send our sulfur through a crusher. Right? Pulverizer? Pulverizer, yes. That's what I said. And I think I actually got rid of my my crusher, or my pulverizer. I think I do have a pulverizer right here. And this should be able to pull power from my RF network, which means I will have to go down here now. Not a problem. So you can see it's right here. So all I got to do is grab a universal power cable, singular one, plop it right there. And then now come back in here and grab these out of here, and then boom, boom, boom. And then move you up here, move you down here, and then boom. Now this should be powered up. Boom. Throw our sulfur in there. It'll pulverize it. I need augments, which this comes into the thermal series. So if you remember, we have these components, integral components. So if I do integral component, I don't have any here at least. So I'm curious where they are. I just need, well, I need more than a couple. What do I need to make these? I'm probably going to need stuff through the imbuement chamber. Invar ingot, so make a bunch of those. And now we need a gold gear. We can make this now. Boom. Need. Do I have enough for this? I do not. So we do have enough to make some more, though. Boom. So that will make this one. This one requires Enderium, which we make 30 of. Probably just screwed myself. Don't have any of this stuff. I don't have any fire charges, surprisingly. That should be fine, though. A stack of those. Now I need hardened glass to make the lumium glass to make the... Oh, I didn't make these. There we go, and now I can make this. And then to make the last one, I would need, because I've already made one, or I found, or I got one from that, I would need a lot of stuff. The dragon steel gear, which I need dragon steel ingots, which I don't have. I'm not too worried about that. In all honesty, that's not a big deal for me. So I can just literally do that, and that will speed up the process significantly. So now we can throw that in there. We can come back in here. That's going to give us thermal series. Gives me this one. That gives me another hardened one right there. Beautiful. And then a flux linkage increases process speeds but reduces RF efficiency. Should be fine. Because I mean, it's already pulling a ridiculous amount of RF anyway. So now we should be good. We should be able to go over here and make ourselves some sulfur seeds. Beautiful. Okay. So that pretty much works as intended. Exactly how I expected it to go, in all honesty. But we'll make a couple of these, and then we'll go back down to our fission area to create our, or basically plant these seeds in. I think I can make 3 more with just the material that I have right now. So shouldn't be too much of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. This is nice. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm genuinely grateful to have a community that continues to watch my content and giving me tips, suggestions, comments, concerns, and things of that nature. And I'm genuinely just happy to have a community again. And it's been, because it's been years in the making that we've been I've been trying to kind of work on myself really and figuring out what all I'm doing. And I hope that you guys overall just enjoy this content, because that's always been a concern of mine, is that if you guys aren't enjoying the content, it makes it less fun for me in the long run, in all honesty. So let's make sure that is still going. So we'll do that, and that. And I think one more. Boom. Beautiful. Now we can do this, and we can throw these away in here. Now we can go take the sulfur and put the sulfur into our compressing system over here. Thankfully, this is just going to give us dust directly, so we don't actually have to put them back into this machine through the pulverizer to make the dust. But this will kind of help us get a little bit more automation, not automation per se, but it'll help us get a little bit more, a little bit closer to automation in the long run. This is down to 546,000, or yeah, 546,000. This is up to 840. That's good. I mean, we're doing what we can. I feel like I might be able to get 1.5 out of that, but let's see what would be next. So in reality, I could probably get rid of all this stuff because I don't really need that there. The gravitational modulating unit, of course, I need 3 of those. I might want to begin the process. I wonder if these 2 are still at 42%. Goodness gracious. They're going to be stuck at 42% until the 262 mil is done. The next thing I probably should start doing is making these. And probably making these as well. And when I say making these, I mean more or less like setting up the patterns for them. So let me see if make sure I don't have patterns already set for these bad boys. I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool. So we can make the patterns for these, because at the end of the day, I should be able to just do this right here, make the pattern. This right here, make the pattern. I think that said that, hold on a minute. I don't know if that means that I already have patterns for all this stuff, but I don't care. Because I should, in theory, be able to make these. I think I have a steel casing pattern. I don't want to make machine casing. Let's see. I don't want to have multiple patterns in here. Oh, wait. I do have the patterns for this. Yeah, I do already have the patterns for this. So you can see the ultimate induction provider. Yeah, so I do already have the patterns for that, so that's good. Okay, cool. Which means now I should technically, in theory, be able to just come back into here, into my crafting, and then do gravitational, and I should be able to click the craft this, and I only am missing these materials right here. So, a couple things about this. So number one, the steel dust, I have to make that manually because it just, every time, it'll crash my system. The modular base, I do not have a pattern for that. So let me go ahead and create the pattern for that real quick. Which I think, I don't know. And I can plop that down right there. And then now when I come back in here and I do the craft, I'm just missing steel dust and the antimatter pellets. So what I can do for that aspect is I can create a ridiculous amount of steel dust. really not that difficult to do. All I got to do is go to here and then just, damn it, do this a bunch. Because I have over 1,000 hammers. So the reason why this happened is because when I originally had the a pattern for, if I'm not mistaken, I had the pattern for steel dust and iron dust in here. But what ended up happening was well, easiest way to put it was creating a brand new hammer every single time I wanted it to turn any ingots or any iron dust into iron dust or into steel dust. It was creating new hammers for that. That's why I have 1,155 of them. Unfortunately, it's just how it worked out. Now let's see where we're at with this. How much more we need? Gravitational unit. Start. So we're just missing the 3 antimatter pellets now, which means once those finish, we will be good. Let's go ahead and grab these out of here. See where we're at with our prediction. Okay, yeah, we still got enough prediction matrices to do that stuff. I'm gonna do this real quick. Cool. Sorry, I'll ODHD, ADHD, OCD combination turns into ODHC, OCH. Yes. So yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of that aspect. So yeah, God, I think the next thing I would need to do is the wither, like set up the patterns for the wither compass. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, just so that once we're done, the full pattern for the wither compass. Because I think I'm missing just, okay, so the wither builder I'm definitely missing, but I can honestly just grab that from, do I really not have that in here? Oh, because I have that over there. And I really, should I build another wither builder? Because it requires a supreme machine frame, which requires an advanced machine frame, which requires a simple machine frame, a pity machine frame, which I can actually go ahead and make. So we got the pity one done. It's kind of sad. What I could do here is this right here, move these down here, and then we'll go to the simple one first, which will be plastic. We do not have any we have 1 plastic. So go ahead and grab this out of here and see what we need to make plastic. That's going to be cured rubber, which I don't know if I have any. I have none. How fast can that work? Machine doesn't accept item. Do I even have the actual pattern set for this? What if I do it in here? Great. All right, so now it's working. Okay, cool. So now we'll come back into here, grab our plastic, and then we just need to grab our cured rubber out while it's being built, and then throw it into our thing in here, turn that to auto split on, and then boom. Okay. So now 1, 2, 1, 2. So we'll leave that stuff right there because we will need that for every single one of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. For every single one of these, including the wither builder. So we only need a couple. So we're going to need some nether bricks, which we should have enough. 1, 2. And then we're going to need some iron ingots. 1, 2. And then a gold gear. Singular one. Boom. And then for the advanced one, we're going to need netherite scraps. gold ingots, which we can actually grab it from there. And then I think that's a diamond gear. It's with the simple one. Yeah, so that's a diamond gear. So diamond gear. We do have a couple of these. And then we're going to need netherite scraps. So 1, 2. And then for the supreme, we're going to need netherite ingots. So we'll just go ahead and grab 1, 2. We're going to need, I'm just going to throw you 2 right there. And I think that is a diamond and diamond gear. Okay, so diamond. So 1, 2, and then another diamond gear. Boom. Okay, so now we need to grab our tanks because that's going to require, if I remember correctly, the pity machine or the simple machine frame is going to require, I didn't mean to do that. The simple machine frame is going to require latex. The pity is going to require, if not, again, not, if I remember it correctly, I'm just going to put that right there for the time being. I'll fix that later. So this first one will require latex. And it will be these 2 right here, these 2 right here, these 2 right here, and this right here. And these will be like this right here. And this will drop down there, and that will require pink slime. And the last one is the one that's going to require the ether gas, which is perfectly easy to get. So now we will grab our stuff out of there, put the pink slime in there. We'll throw you right there. Do, and then boom. Oh, wait, no. Duh. It's going to be this one right here. There we go. I don't know why I had that backwards. I had that completely backwards for some reason. But this is how you make the wither builder. It's very simple to make. It just really takes more just time than anything. It's not that difficult. So now we'll grab the pink slime out of there. We'll put the ether gas in there. And if you don't know how to get ether gas, kind of tell you it's not as difficult as it seems. You use a couple things out of, and I'll show you, if you didn't catch that video that I did a while back with collecting the wither and everything, like basically blocking the wither from doing pretty much anything. Boom. Oh, also, so it will require the supreme frame, 2 wither skulls, 2 plastic, nether star, and 3 soul sand to make the wither builder. So that's pretty much done. So now all we got to do here is we can throw that back in there. Give me a second and I'll show you guys what we need to do for that. I want to point out that these take, wait a minute. I already have 4 of those. The antimatter. Yeah, I already have enough to make the 4 of these. Wait, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. Yeah, so this will only really need... Okay, so we can throw you back in there. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to do this, 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 this. Because I do have the... Move you up there. Gravitational unit right there. Anyway, so making the wither builder is a part of the industrial foregoing quest line. So how you do it, of course, starting off with the latex processing unit, you have to get cured rubber. All right, I'll be right back. Dog's whining. Why are you whining? She just started whining out of nowhere. Anyway, sorry about that. So basically you have to get your plastic and then create a mob slaughter factory. What this will do is this will basically this will, if I'm remembering correctly, this is really what, actually, I don't even, did I even use that? But pretty much, you have to basically build up this stuff. When you build out the Wither Builder, it's basically just this machine over here that pulls the 4 soul sand and the 3 wither skulls, and then it basically sets them up in this little block. And while they're in this little block, they will not. So like if I were to build one right now, which of course I'm not going to, but if I were to build one right now, while they're in this little block right here, they won't move. They won't like go to the explosion phase. But once they get pushed out and start falling, they will. As far as I remember, I could be remembering that wrong, but that's pretty much what the Wither Builder does. It's very simple, very kind of too simple, but it helps. It can get you a significant amount of nether stars. But I think to get the pink, to get the pink slime, you basically need that the mob slaughtering factory, and then you make the wither, and you basically set them up to with this ore laser, and what that'll do is that will drop ether gas. That's what I was actually that's what I was trying to say, is you set up the ore laser beam, and the ore laser beam basically kills them. But you have to set it up yourself. Anyway, not the point. The point is, let's go down to fission and see how that's looking down here. I got so sidetracked when my dog started whining. I probably would have explained that so much better prior to. I get sidetracked easily. It's just who I am. So it's 9:15. So this might be, I don't know, because this is still at 503,000. This is only 4,500, 45, or not 45, 80, basically 83 MB away from a singular antimatter pellet. Is it 2,000 MB turns into 1 MB of that. So maybe it's not 2,000. Maybe it's just 1,000. I think it's just 1,000. I can't remember. But when I go into antimatter right here, and I look at this, 1,000 MB turns into one of those. But if I want to make this, if I want to do this, hold on. Wait, what? What does this make? Oh. Interesting. So you can pretty much turn, if you have antimatter, you can turn things into other things. I don't know why you would do that, but you can turn coal into diamond, or a bed into a respawn anchor. What? Diamonds into emeralds. Golden apples into enchanted golden apples. Flowers into a coarse flower. That's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Anyway, yeah, it just seems like 1,000 MB of that turns into 1 MB of this. Process rate 1 MB per tick. I mean, we'll get there eventually, inevitably. Let's look at our sulfur, see how much sulfur we have. We already have 370, so that's not too shabby. And to kind of show you why this is actually better for us is because when we come back over here, we don't have to drop it in there. We just have to drop it in here, and that will send it through and keep us kind of moving along. So I might have to figure out a way to try to automate it to, once it grows there into my system, it will then push into here into like a, is there a way to have it push down and automatically craft without me having to tell it to automatically craft? I need to figure out that, because if I can do that, then I can push it directly into this chest as dust rather than as essence. I just got to figure that out, because I have no idea what I'm doing with this at all. Like, I'll be completely frank with you. Is it at 950 yet? No, it's at 929. Man, it's taking so long. Yeah, it's going to be about 1 million per antimatter pellet, but it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, that was me crying. So we'll just have to build out our reactor significantly over the course of the next couple of videos. See what in the world we're doing. We're still at 42% with these. This is at 65% now, so we're making waves. We're making progress here. A way I could probably speed this up is by duplicating some of these patterns here. So if I do this, this, and this, and this, and really, okay, that's just not what I wanted. Okay, let's do the processors. So we'll do this, this, and this, and this. We will cancel. We'll do this right here. Because really we only need the processor one. We don't need the crafting part of it. So we process these appropriately. We can bring them over here into our this one, and then we just need to, I'm sorry, I know that I still need to fix that other one. Exporter on front, importer on top, right? Yeah. Okay, and then what we'll do here is we'll do auto input, auto output. So the front will be input, top will be output, and the back will just be input, and then that will start pushing these through. Auto split will be on for this one, and then of course the next one we'll do is we'll actually get rid of these two right here. Now we need to grab more no, I think we should be fine. Yeah. So we need to do more silicon. So let's make us a silicon one. So we'll do this right here. Smelting. Create two of these. Throw one in here, right here. Throw one in here, right here. And then now this should start pulling. Yeah, there we go. That should help this move along a lot quicker. Anything else that I need to do in terms of... Yeah, you see it's crafting 9,000 1K storage parts. That's insane. Wow. This is requiring those to be built. So yeah, this is absolutely going to require a ridiculous amount of... Actually, I need to make 4 more of those now that I think about it. It's going to require a ridiculous amount of nether quartz. We'll do this again. Boom, 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 boom. Create these bad boys again. This will allow us the opportunity to push these through our other furnace as well. And that will really speed up the process a little bit. Well, not a little bit. It'll really speed up the process in general. Oh my gosh. I can't tell what it's... Oh, you know why? So it needs to be front is input, top is output. Oh, there we go. Oh, goody, goody, goody. So that'll help out significantly. I know that these right here really need to be a thing too, but I think we're good on... I hope we're good on those. for right now, I think we should be okay on these. I'll have to do some more resource collection, not resource collection, but resource creation to get these set up appropriately. But now that I have this kind of working, oh goodness gracious, those are really going. 67, you can see, oh yeah, 37,000 stored, processing to just over 200. So this will be done here pretty soon. The 37,000 right there that those are doing is a little different, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, it's stored this much quartz. Let's take a look at how much quartz we have. We still have 65,000 quartz. If we come back in here and do storage part, I wonder. Well, I need to do storage part because it's way too confusing. If we do our 262 million and click start again, we're not short by that much, really, considering. I mean, there's a lot more we're going to absolutely need, but we'll see. We'll see. It's up to 68%. So I think by the next video, I will have that 262M storage part done. I will continue kind of working through with what I got here, and coming up with a little bit more. I don't know. Oh, he got stuck in the wall. That's not very good. That's upsetting. Why are the chickens so loud? What if I do this right here? Grass. Do chickens need grass? I don't know. I don't know. The clicking noise is annoying. Let's see. It's at 69. Nice. Don't ask questions, okay? Just live my life. This is still below 5 million, so I mean we're doing pretty good on storage. That's good. Of course, it would be even nicer if we had infinite storage. Should I build the infinite storage? No, no, absolutely not. I'll build that in the near future, but I'm not doing anything like that right now. I'm gonna just say no thanks to that because that is way too many resources right now that I just genuinely do not have the time nor the effort to get on recording. If I do that, that'll be off recording. Cool. All right. So let's go back down and take a look at our fission reactor. I want to try to get this antimatter pellet done before ending this video, but I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure it's probably still at probably like 952 MB right now. 972. So I was 20 off. I mean, we're 28 away. We're at 42 minutes, 43 minutes right now. This is at 467,000. This is pretty much almost empty. That's not going to get done before the energy runs out. So I think we're going to be done here for a little bit. I will continue to allow this stuff to run off recording. I'll likely do a couple more things off recording as well to kind of see what more we need. I want to at least try to get as much done as possible in the next couple of hours or the next couple of days. But I know tomorrow's videos are going to be all the mods 9. So I'm going to have to do a lot between now and Tuesday, or now and Monday night, I should say, to kind of make sure that I am kind of popping out the, I'm about to get rid of those chickens. I don't like them. After just the clicking noise killing me. I'll let this kind of keep going. It'll be done by the time that we record again for all the mods 8. Hopefully the antimatter pellet is done, and in the next video I can hopefully start building out a new reactor. I'll do some research. I'll watch some videos and things to kind of get an idea for what we can do to to make the antimatter farming quicker, but it's going to take some time. So I hope you guys are prepared for the timing and everything that it's going to be required. And I hope you guys are prepared for the noobness, because that's absolutely going to happen. And there's absolutely going to be stuff that's going to come from pretty much nothing that I'm going to have to do a lot more resource collection, which is fine. I can do that off recording. I don't have to do everything on recording. This series is basically over. I just have to get the ATM star built. Once we get to the point to where we have most of the ATM star stuff done, I'm likely going to block this down to just 1 day a week and do ATM 9 for the rest of the week. I don't know. I haven't decided. We'll figure it out. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this longer video. These last few videos have been kind of long, even though there really hasn't been anything to do. I should be doing the Nether Star stuff, but I'm not. So, but yeah, no, thank you guys so very much for all of y'all's support. Hit the Discord in the description down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now.